All right. That was for you, Taco Loco. Hello there. Hello to everybody that's out there. Hi, it's me. Where am I again? Oh yeah, I'm in my bedroom. That's right. That's where I am. Eh, so last night I found myself, what do I do next? What do I do next? I was like looking through what I have, and I kept drawing a blank, and then I was like, I could play this game. So I will play this game and stick to the plan. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? All right, then let me switch on over to my overlay and hmm and I'm gonna tell you all what I'm going to be playing today. So today I'm going to be playing Cyberbots. Full Metal Madness. Ah, yes, Cyberbots. I'm sure some people out there may have heard of Cyberbots in association with one Jin Saotome. You know, that one character from Marvel vs. Capcom, Clash of Superheroes, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, New Age of Heroes. You're probably that one person that probably played with Jin because, like, oh man, he looks kind of cool. He kind of reminds me of Ryu, but different. And he can, like, summon a gigantic mech by the name of Blodia. And, like, wow, he could, like, it's pretty cool. He's a pretty fun character. You're probably that one Jin user that like to, you know, surprise people, catch them off guard. Jin's an okay character. He's fun, kinda. Not one of my favorites, but he's kind of fun. Hello there, Fabio. Hi. I I'm here. S- Uh so Cyberbots. Cyberbots is a game by Capcom. It came out in 1995. Originally, it came out in the arcades, and it got ported to the Saturn and PlayStation, PS1 in Japan only. But yeah, this apparently was, no, this was an arcade in America, Japan, and Europe. Um, Came out in 1995. It's a spin-off of the beat 'em up game Armored Warriors, which I'm sure some of you may have heard of. And if not, that's okay. It's also known as Power Gear in Japan. It consists of versus battles between mechas, each with their own human pilots. Built on the the CP System 2 arcade board, it saw limited distribution in arcades outside of Japan. And yeah, it did get ported to Saturn and PS1, Japanese only. And home consoles domestically featured additional content like, oh, someone by the name of Akuma, or should I say Goki? Yeah. Um, Akuma was in Cyberbots, by the way. It was pretty wild, pretty cool. Like, wow. But that's only in the home version. And he's actually known as Zero Goki, Z Goki, because he's piloting a mech, or maybe he is the mech. Yeah, Zero Akuma, but over in Japan, he's called Goki, Z Goki, at least in Cyberbots, like that's the name of the character. But it's basically Akuma, Goki, but in a mech. But yeah, Akuma is known as Goki in Japan. Let's see, what else? With the exception of the untranslated PSN release in 2011, none of the console ports were released overseas. The arcade version of Cyberbots Full Metal Madness was released as part of both the Capcom Arcade Stadium and Capcom Fighting Collection. The game was succeeded by Tech Romancer. That's another mecha fighter, and that was released in 1998. But that's Tech Romancer, more about Cyberbots. So, the premise of Cyberbots is similar to Armored Warriors, albeit it features a maximum of two playable characters on screen as opposed to three. Similar to the Armored Core series, different legs, which affect movement abilities, arms, which affect reach and melee capabilities, and weapons that can be mixed and matched between the selectable robots available to the player. Gameplay in Cyberbots is similar to other Capcom created fighting games, with a medium sized command list of executing various attacks available to each individual robot. Battles are a dual formatted affair, with players and the computer fighting against one another to proceed to the next battle. Each robot also has a gauge, which is charged with energy over time. It hits an opponent, or the attack buttons are pressed simultaneously. Once the gauge is fully charged, the player can execute a super special. Wow. So, let's talk about, you know, the deep lore. The deep lore of, Cyberbots. Because I know y'all like that. Me too. Me too. So, let's see here. So, in the game, the player first chooses the pilot, and then the mecha, Valiant Variant Armor, or VA for short, they'll use to fight. The mechas determine the gameplay of the game, but the pilot is what determines the storyline the player will see. Near the end of the 21st century, Earth begins to become overpopulated, leading to many people living in man made space colonies. The primary army of Earth, Earth Force, has been conducting experiments, and their work, along with the actions of the playable characters, will determine the future of the Earth. Wow. The exciting world of robot battles created in Armored Warriors has now become a super realistic head to head fighting game. Super realistic. With destruction everywhere across the screen, giant war machines inflict deluge of explosive, fiery devastation. With intense robot battles, this is the war of the 21st century. Cool. Let's see. Near the end of the 21st century, half the human race has emigrated to colonies out of space, with each colony developing its own culture. As the power of the Federation of the Colonies, aka Earth Corps, grows, it began to restrain various countries of the Earth with their military forces, seeking to become completely independent from the Earth. In heroic struggle to determine the existence of the Earth, the destinies of six individuals have become closely intertwined. Witness the drama of these six pilots unveil. Except we're only going to be witnessing one. So there's that. Let's see. Victory, energy gauge, weapon gauge, arm gauge, boost gauge, cyber gauge. That's a lot of gauges, a lot of mechanics. Let's see. Throw, arm ripper. Oh, cool. When you're close, forward, down, toward, down, or 6-3-2 attack. I can use this a technique near an opponent to attempt to grapple and loosen off their primary arm. This inflicts small gradual damage but quickly depletes the opponent's arm gauge, thereby increasing a chance to success to dislodge his main arm. Without such, the VA's offense goes down. Walk over a broken main arm to re-equip it. Kind of similar to Samurai Showdown, sort of. Safe landing. So if you're thrown, you can push the boost button rapidly. If thrown, the maneuver allows your character to recover quickly after landing on the ground, as well as reducing the damage they recover by half. Block, dashing. Okay, so you can dash while holding left or right and you press the boost button. Flying, hovering. Press up twice. Dash in midair with the boost button. This maneuver allows you to fly for short periods of time, as well as traveling left or right while airborne. Temporary flight consumes the boost gauge. Okay. Secondary weapons, push the weapon button. This fires your VA shoulder gun. Though ammunition is infinite, the weapon gauge overheats. After every few shots, it must be refilled to be used again. Some VAs even have contain special weapon moves. Cool. Sure, killing techniques. Master your favorite variant armor's deadliest of techniques in his arsenal. New moves are waiting to be discovered. Except they're probably already discovered. Max Cyber Special. The hidden special technique requires a full power gauge that reads super. Okay. Each VA has a cyber special. Okay. Yeah, I'm checking out like the mechanics, which is always a nice thing to do when you're. So let's see. We got several different machines. We got Blodia, Reptos, 40, Golden, Jin Sao Tome, age 21. A young variant armor pilot with a truly courageous heart. His father, who was a truly distinguished variant armor pilot, died 1 year ago. Troubled with doubts concerning his father's death, Jin is on his way to the battlefield to seek the truth. All right, that's cool. Mary Miyabi, age 26. Jin's 21. Mary, the commander of the Federation Forces Variant Armor 1st Fight Squadron. Although she's a woman, Mary is well known for her extraordinary skill as a variant armor pilot. Her mission now is to capture the escaped prisoner alone. And then we have Santana Lawrence, age 29. A self-centered loner who makes his living scrounging and selling space parts for variant armor spacecraft. He is a born optimist who enjoys the hand-to-mouth living. Santana is on his way to the Federation of Colonies in order to lay his hands on some of the military's variant armor parts. Gawain Murdoch, age 64. Whoa. A former captain of the Federation Forces Variant Armor fighting groups. Murdoch is a professional warrior with a wealth of battle experience. A year ago, he left the military when all of his men tragically died in a training accident. Now Murdoch has become entangled in a vast secret plot being fomented by the military establishment. Looks like Arthur. He was like super old from G&G. Bao and Mao. Bao is 14 and Mao is 11. Little boy and girl living in a small country. Bao, an adventurous boy, full of curiosity, always keeps his sister Mao in suspense. Their lives suddenly become subject to the whims of fate when they climb into an empty and abandoned variant armor spacecraft that they happen to come across. Arietta, age 17. Captured by the Federation forces, this girl is being held captive in a facility called the Laboratory. Wow, what a name. And she is the subject of a top secret experiment. One day, she manages to escape the laboratory, and she runs away without knowing where to go. And then there's the boss characters. So, let's see here. Chiyomaru and Tessen. Chiyomaru Kagura, Tessen Hagure. Chiyomaru 19 and Tessen is 26. Pilots of the P-10033 Gates. Chiyomaru is one of the leaders of the resistance fleet against the Earth Core Federation, and Tessen acts as his loyal bodyguard. Ah, yes. Devilot. Princess Devilot de Def Satan the Ninth? Wow, what a name. She has a full name, everybody. And I'm sure some of you people know who Devilot is from Super Puzzle Fighter. She was a hidden character that you can play as. And she was also an assist character that you can choose or by random in Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Superheroes. Oh, and she was unblockable, by the way. She's great if you use Strider Hear You, because you can just keep them locked down with Ouroboros, and then you can just summon Devilot and keep them pinned down. Free damage. Devilot, age 14. Pilot of the S-008 Super 8. Princess Devilot is the spoiled and self-centered daughter of a pirate king, and she is accompanied by her cohorts, Xavier and Gary. They're basically like Doranjo from Yatterman, along with yeah, she's kind of like um Doranjo with Tanzura and Boyaki. And I guess you can also and also you can also casually say Team Rocket, kind of sorta. I mean, Team Rocket, they were inspired by Doranjo totally, as in Jesse James, Meowth, Musashi, Kojiro, Nyarth. Shade. Wow, Shade. Pilot of the UVA-02 Helion. Shade was one of the Earth Corps' soldiers. Along with Ken Saotome and Gawain Murdoch, he went amok after being brainwashed by the Federation and turned on whom he considered as friends. Sad. And then we get to fight God. God. Uh, it stands for Gang Lions of Omniscient Disruptor. Pilot of the XO Warlock. God is the entity manipulating the strings of the Earth Corps Federation, abducting children to feed upon their life force, and is ultimately bent on the destruction of humankind. Yes, XO Warlock. That's the final boss. Wow. All right then. So then, um, all right. I just wanted to unmute that tab and close it. Oh, Devilot. I mean, we'll see. I don't really remember this game much. I don't really play this game much. But this is just one of those games. It's like, hey, I feel like playing this type of game and be like, just play it. I mean, I'm sure there's a small group of people that does play this game. I mean, there is always a scene for. Hang on. Oh, I almost pulled a Deadpool. All right. I guess this is somewhat of another. That's. This is all I have planned for today. Let me screen capture this. Yay, it's screen captured.
Capcom Fighting Collection. Right. Yeah, strong. Let me show you something. You have proved that you fight well.
Right. Okay. Cyberbots. Alright. What are the controls for this game? I wonder. Okay. Mm-hmm. Alright. So it's a 4-button fighter, I think? And those are just extra buttons, which I can always disable those. You know what? Before I dive in, let me go into training for a moment.
Cyberbots.
I'm going to lab a little, everybody. Alright, so pilot doesn't really matter, except for story. Yeah, most of these mechs did come from, yeah, armored warriors, which is cool. I'm gonna use a Blodia just for, you know, story's sake, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna practice a little, everybody, before I actually play the game. So let's see. Punch. Okay. And there's a boost button. Alright. Oh, that's cool. I did the thing. Alright. I'm gonna check out the move list of Blodia. Gatling Rod. Okay, that's cool. Oh yeah, that's right. He has like an anti-air. This is your Shoryuken, I suppose. Let's see. Break Shaft. I'm guessing this is like hang on. Is that like a command? Yeah, it's a command grab. Oh, that's sick. That's pretty cool. All right. Near opponent. Yes. Needle press. When opponent is down. Planet Smasher. Okay, he has an auto combo. That's cool, I guess. All right, so all right. Backdash, yeah. Oh, Giga Crush. Cyber EX. Uh-huh. All right. Let's see. Let me double check something again. Oh, okay, this is Blodia's moves I'm just looking at. Right. Okay. All right then. Okay, I think I'm ready. Okay. All right then. Let me double check one more thing. All right. And here goes. All right.
Cyberbots, Fullmetal Madness.
Okay. Capcom. Yay, Capcom. Power Knuckle a bit. Okay, that was cool. Is there like I want to see if there's like an intro after the demo play. Oh yeah, that's right. I had played this years ago. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Cool designs. Oh, look at that little 3D-ish action. Wow. But anybody that's played Armored Warriors, Power Gear, yeah, this is they made a fighting game out of it.
Cyberbot, Cyberbot,
Wow. Oh, that's cool. They show off the other. All right. I'm just gonna play with Jin, and I'm just gonna stick with Lodia. One year ago, an elite armored unit was destroyed in deep space. Jin Saotome, son of one of the lost pilots, now joins the AVA combat circuit to make fortune. I've always wanted to take on a cyborg. Hope you got plenty of spare parts, pal. My name is Shade. Who am I to fight? I'm Jin Saotome. Let's do it. Saotome, wait. All right. Eh, target damaged. Proceed. Cool. Target destroyed. Saotome, Gawain, I can't remember. Well, what do you know about Captain Gawain? It's been a long time, Jin. What do you want with an old man? The truth, Gawain. You lied to me a year ago. Tell me how and why my father died, or I'll beat it out of you. You're reckless, Jin, just like your father. Oh man. Hey, look, it's Arthur. Except not really. Oh wow. Enough, I'll tell you. A year ago, my squad was security for an Earth core of experiments. They went wrong, up and got out of control. You were sent in, but everyone died. Earth Corp sealed everything about the experience I left a month later. Where did he die? The colonial satellite. I don't want you to follow your father, but you won't stop. You'll need to find a booster in the town. Be careful, Jin. Dang. What's Earth Force want with me? I'm looking for an escaped prisoner if you see her. I don't have time for this. Get out of my way or get stepped on. Oh no. Get stepped on? I really screwed up. They'll be taking the repair bill out of my pay for the next 10 years. What do you know about experiments in the colony satellite? Only the high-ups have that kind of access, but you never get near any of them. They say you can get a hold of anything, but I guess a booster's a little out of your league. They say you can get a hold of anything, but I guess a booster's a little out of your league. Come on, tough guy, take your best shot. Same line? What? Okay, whatever. There it is, yeah. Cool. Great stuff, kid. One booster with my compliments. Careful though, been a lot of Urkor funkies hanging around these couple of days. Watch your back. So this is where he died. What? Help me, I can't control it. Don't worry, I'll get you out. I guess we do this the hard way. Killer bee. A lot of good music. Reminds me of Darkstalkers. Probably the same composer. So you're the one everyone's looking for. What'd you do? They locked us up, wouldn't tell us why. Now they're using us to make some kind of weapon. I heard them say the only way to hurt is to kill its brain. Please destroy it. Someone's coming, but it's not Earthcore. Now what? Ha ha ha! Never find this to my collection! Destroy him and bring me those wonderful machines! Yes, mistress. Pirates, I have enough problems without you idiots wasting my time. Oh no, it's Devil Lot! Look, everybody, it's Devilot. You two are useless. Get me out of here. Yes, mistress. This is taking too long. We've got to find this weapon. It's the Resistance fleet. What are they doing so deep in Earth Core's territory? We cannot stand against reinforcements. The weapon is here. Find it, destroy it. Tear the station apart if you must. Wait. Move away or be destroyed. I'm trying to like... I know how that command works. There we go. I know about the weapon. Normal text won't scratch it. We had no choice. Get me to the brain, and I'll do the rest. Trust me. You're the cause of all this. You made me and gave me the power to destroy everything so that I might kill your enemies. In that act, you proved that you are your own worst enemies. Now I shall fulfill my program. Too many have died because of you, monster. Now my father will be avenged. Oh boy, it's Warlock. Alright, that was too close. Wait, what's this? The station's orbit is decaying. If it follows, dozens will perish. That thing destroyed the controls. How do we stop it? Shade, what are you doing here? Why did you come back, Ken? They made me kill you once. Why don't you stay dead? Ken, my father? So you were the accident. You killed my father and the rest of the squad. Helia. Oh man. pal. Hmm. All right. I remember everything now. They told me that I was going to be the perfect soldier. I would be stronger than anyone. Then they destroyed my mind and made me into this thing. Ken was my best friend, but Shade, thank you for one last battle, Jin. At last, I can pay back some of the debt I owe my friend by saving his son. Shade! Wow. The explosion of Shade's armor altered the path of the falling power station. It disintegrated in the atmosphere with only minor debris reaching Earth's surface. Rest in peace, Shade. You've earned it. He was a good man, Jin, like your father. Why so sad? You did an amazing thing today. You're a hero. No. All I wanted was revenge, to kill the one who killed my father. It's over, Jin. Let's go home. Yes, let's go. Well, that was Cyberbots, everybody. I guess I did a 1cc. I sure did. Something doesn't feel right, though. I think I probably left it on the easy setting or whatever. And Jin Saotome, as you. Cool. Steph! Oh, look. The other mech. What? Hearts? That was weird. That's silly. Okay. Yeah, that was weird. Game over, yeah. Yay, new high score. Alright, I need to check something now. Oh, oopsie doodle. I guess, I even realized I was playing this on... Whatever. It's fine. So, I had fun. I didn't really have nothing special planned at all today. Meh. Alright. I'm gonna get out of here, everybody. Yeah. Today was just, I guess, whatever. The good kind of whatever. That even makes any sense. Eh. Alright. Okay, everybody. I'm just gonna go out and out to Cecily. Um, Thank you, Taco Loco, Chuckman, and Fabio. Yeah, and to anybody out there that was lurking, thanks. Thanks for lurking at my channel. I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything tomorrow. Coin toss. I think I'm going to be watching something tomorrow with someone. They gotta let me know though. They will on Discord, I'm sure. All right. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna go now. Sorry if I'm not like, I don't know. I'm just whatever today, I think. Think things will be a little bit better next week. I'll play something. I mean, it was fun, this game. I just didn't realize I was playing on the easiest setting. Meh, whatever. I'm gonna get out of here. Um, thank you all for watching. Go in peace.